Hey, what's up? We're back. And today, first day of a lot of training camps, all kinds of news. Underdog, new contest. Drafters, we got a new contest last night. We have another one that we got the other day. It's a really, really good time for best ball or a really bad time, depending on what players you have. Let's say hi to the chat. We got OSU Missy, we got JT, we got Caddy, we got Scott, we have Game Tight, Hartman, and Nice and Blunt. So we will get into news directly after the intro.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs, screaming, cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right, let's get to news. We have Malik Neighbors looking way better than most people thought. Scatabo, full go. Ricky Pearsall has knee swelling related to the injury from last year. That is not great. As I was saying yesterday, he's like one of the most unlucky people out there. Brazel expected to miss 8 weeks. Tucker Kraft is on the pup, but he expects to be off of it pretty soon. I'm not going to be worried about it. I was not worried about it. Marvin Harrison drops passes. We all know that. That's part of his game, apparently. But here's the video of Neighbors. Like, looks pretty good for somebody that I've personally been like, you can't draft. So you lose some, you win some. That one I'm losing. I was well overweight in pre-draft. So, like, I do have a bunch of him. It wasn't a higher price, but in that contest, that's where you had to get him. So I'm a little okay with it. Yeah, and what an insane day for news. What's good, Roni? So let's put on some background music, and then we're going to discuss the new contest over here on Underdog. Let's go with. So, first new contest, the Little Dalmatian to $1, 101 max. Same thing as the last one. 3 of 12, 1 of 10, 1 of 6, 470 seat final. I'm not sure if that's the same, but it's 112 entrants, $1, 101 max, 20K up top. Top 8 get $1,000 for a $1 contest. I autoed a couple of them. It was pretty much a disaster. Not doing that very much more. My rankings were not set up for it for sure. We got the mini schnauzer. It's a $3.20 max, a 2 of 12, 2 of 10, 2 of 8 with a 310 seat final, 10K up top, 310 seat final, 310. You get your money back if you max. I like the contest to have that to where you still play for an upside and under like 500 in the finals. Feels pretty good. And then we got the Chow Chow. The Chow Chow was an awesome contest. I don't think I'm going to have the funds to max it, but we're going to do a couple. We're not going to do any today, but it's got a 2 of 12, 2 of 8, 2 of 8. So you got 25% chance to get through both of these rounds. A 58 seat final where 50K is up top. Getting to the finals, you get $555 back. So if you were to do 10 of these or 11 and you get one to the finals, you get your money back and you get to play for 50K. It's a really fun contest. I'm going to do a couple. I don't think I'm going to max it, but I will definitely do 1 or 2 of them. But I think we are going to do mini schnauzers. Mike Rob says you got to do 101 slows in army. Like I think that they should not allow slows in the $1 contest. Like, let the degens degen. Like, we don't need slows for a $1 contest. We just don't. But where like, or they should have did it like the puppy, a fast and a slow one. Like it should have been one or the other. It shouldn't be mixed. But we're gonna jump in a mini schnauzer, and we're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball begin to rest. We never leave the ride. Fury, endless, picks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, we're waiting on two for the mini schnauzer, and like I said, we're not gonna be doing the chow chow tonight for sure. I will probably be doing. I'm going to do this. I might do like two mini schnauzers, and then I'm going to jump over to drafters, and we're going to do a survivor. We might do a couple survivors. I really like that contest. We are in. We got the 106. We got Tiger Town at the 101. We got Frito at the 5. Nice and blunt at the 8. I believe Trev is here at the 7. Maximus at the 12, and JT sitting at the 10. Forgot to turn the music back on. Let's go. Be interesting to see where Neighbors goes. I have an idea of where he could go. By the way, if you're just popping in, if you could smash the like, that would be fantastic. Oh, and it didn't mention Jordan James, broken ribs, or a broken rib or fracture or something like that. I haven't officially seen the report. I just see people in my Discord discussing it. So it is what it is. I finally decided to make a stand on one of the two running backs a week ago, and I decided it was Jordan James. And, well, that's what happens when I decide I'm in on a player. They get hurt. It's what happened the last 2 years. So let's just hope we have better luck this year with it. Now, with that being said, like if Tucker Kraft got re-hurt, I'm not going to claim that on bad luck because that's betting on a player who's already hurt, who I'm expecting to be better. And Scatabo, like if he wasn't healthy now, I couldn't complain because you know it was news that we had. But like the Alec Pierce stuff has seemed real weird. I want to be in on him, but it's hard. It's really hard to be in on that right now. I've been moving Genty back up the board. I think the days of him going around the corner are over. We'll go with Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra is just such a clean bet. Like, we know that offense is going to run through Amon-Ra. So, why not just bet on him? Genty goes at 9. I have Genty ahead of CMC in half PPR. So, like, in full PPR, I do have CMC ahead. I don't know if that's right. But with the Jordan James injury, like, it kind of feels like CMC is just going to run it back, honestly. Now that you can get McBride in the third, it makes... Yeah, it does. Yeah, CMC, like, it kind of looks like everything's going to fall apart around him again. The Hex is back on. I don't know who he paid, what kind of voodoo magic he has, but he definitely sacrificed all of his teammates to be healthy last year. So we got Amon-Ra here. We have very little. Like, AJ Brown is a hard bet for me to make. Let's do Bowers. Let's do Amon-Ra Bowers. It's those. Yeah, no, it is. It really is. But like, we still had some. And by the way, another injury that, you know, fantasy guys aren't talking about. Shamar Stewart, like, completely obliterated his leg, right? That's really good for the Bengals to throw the ball more. He was going to be part of their improved defense. So I I was kind of like leaning more. I'm not like out on Chase Brown now, but I am moving him back down behind the rest of the group. Maybe like I think he's a good bet no matter what. But they're definitely like they already have a defensive injury on a shaky defense already. They kind of needed the Shamar Stewart bet there to really pay off. So I like they have other pieces obviously, but I don't know. It feels like they could just be running back. Like I was kind of thinking maybe they'll get ahead and be able to stop the run a little bit with Dexter Lawrence and the guy they took last year, or the guy they took in the like. We'll take Neighbors right here. Who was it? They took their second round pick. Was it like a really good? It was a linebacker. But I think the middle of their defense is going to be able to stop the run a little more. And that is pretty bullish for them to possibly be able to like stop teams from just running down their throat at the end of games. So I think that like Shamar Stewart getting hurt on their end is pretty bullish for their game environments. Feels like going to the casino and betting on red and black. Yeah. Safe to say I wasn't betting on red. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming you're saying you're betting on Kalen Black, but his profile was not good. I know Steve from Fanspeak liked him, but his profile, in my opinion, wasn't very good. So, but what do I know? All right, so we have Amon-Ra, we have Neighbors, we have Bowers. Almost every time, like, I mean, I don't take a lot of Garrett, but Garrett would be an interesting pick here too. We could do the team bet here with the Giants. I also think that the Neighbors' health is very bullish for Cam Scatterbo. Like the more the offense is able to move, the better it is for Scatterbo. And Neighbors only helps him. So the worst thing about the Neighbors news for me is how much Mooney and Malachi Fields I have, because I was especially an eliminator. Like I was fully betting on Neighbors missing a couple weeks, and maybe he misses the first couple, and I'm still fine. They are late picks, but that does hurt my eliminator stuff quite a bit because I was kind of betting on them in the last rounds. Which that's actually a place you might want to go right now because you might be able to get Neighbors teams through the first couple weeks. And is he? Apparently, maybe. He was at practice. Yeah, he was at practice, but he didn't participate. So I'll look it up here in just a second. So we got Scatterbo, Amon-Ra, Neighbors, Bowers here. The dog math really likes Travion. I think I like that upside bet here. If he makes it. All right, so let's do that. And bring up the board. So Roman Wilson took overwhelming majority of wide receiver reps in 11 personnel. Wilson lined up with Jeremy Bernard on the field in some instances. But, like, what do you expect day one at training camp, the veteran versus the rookie. Like, I expected to hear that news. I have personally dropped Drake London like 5 spots because of the quarterback stuff. That is something else. Like, so Tua dealing with back tightness already, and Penix is still weeks away from playing. Like, I think we kind of knew that Penix wasn't going to be ready to start training camp, though. He was fine. I mean, I liked him a little bit coming out of college, and it's hard to really see what happened with him, because like we gotta look back at everything and be like, well, they played with JJ McCarthy, right? So Roman Wilson played with JJ McCarthy, so he actually looked okay, and I thought he looked pretty good in his routes there, and it all kind of fits now that why he wasn't that great. Yeah, and they just signed Cooper Rush. I was talking about Cooper Rush on the stream with Nez the other day because I was using that as a bullish case for Rico Dowdle versus Jalen Warren, because Rico was catching passes from Cooper Rush. Mikey, I'm here. I'm here with you, Mikey. Everyone drink one for Mikey. We got so we have Amon-Ra, Bowers, Neighbors, then Scadabo, Hendo, and Jadarian Price. Pollard would be a really big hit. I'm wondering how far we're going to let Marv drop from now on. Godwin is kind of a steal now, in my opinion. Let's do Godwin. I mean, I just like Godwin's price a lot. We're good. We're good, Mike. On Underdog, I mean, the Chow Chow was awesome. I just wish I had the funds to do it, but like to max it. The Eliminator is fantastic, though. I really do like the Eliminator, but the Survivor on Drafters is just a better contest. Like, I was planning on doing 100 Eliminators. I'm probably gonna stop at like 70 now, and I'm gonna do a whole bunch of Survivors. We're going to be doing a Survivor here in a minute, like here in a bit as well, over on Drafters. And I don't know if you guys heard, but I got the okay to give away some Survivor tickets over there on Drafters. So we'll be popping over there every once in a while on our streams and doing a Survivor or doing a main. Third rounders, sir. Yeah, and the new mini, the mini is nice. They put the weekly winners element on the new mini. The Drafter Survivor contest is maybe my favorite contest in Best Ball at the moment. So the math likes Pittman. I like Pittman. We have Bowers. We have Amon-Ra. I like these running backs a lot. We don't have a quarterback. I kind of just want to pull Dart up, although his ADP is pretty far down. So I don't take a lot of Josh Downs. I'm pretty worried that Keenan signs there. This could be a team where I take him. I could take Jonathan Brooks as well. I think we're gonna take Brooks since we started with like we're gonna just play it that Neighbors is healthy by like week 2. We can hit it with volume there. And we have the Baker out at quarterback. So hopefully Dart makes it back to us. That won't be the promo code, by the way, because I'm gonna have to set it to I'm basically gonna have to set everything to subscribers only mode whenever I go over there to do the raffle. So we'll just make the hashtag then. Even weekly on a new mini. Yeah, I mean, it's $500 to get first in a week, and I think it's 28,000 people as well. So like, that's not the worst. So Dart goes randomly to Tiger Town. Are you autoing Tiger Town? I mean, Michael Wilson. I did move him up in my ranks today as well. But I need one of these wide receivers, I think. Ricky Pearsall just went. No fear or no knowledge. So we will go with Michael Wilson here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were talking about over there on Spike Week. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny stuff. By the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash the like, I would appreciate it. If you're new and you end up enjoying the content, go ahead and sub. We do drafters, we do Underdog, we do DraftKings over here. We do everything. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a bit too, so stick around. So the team right now for the audio listeners, we have a 0-4-4-1. We have Scadabo, Travion, Jadarian Price, Jonathan Brooks. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra, Neighbors, Godwin, Michael Wilson, and Brock Bowers. I mean, Jared Goff coming back would be interesting. I don't think he'll make it. I think the JMO drafter's on the inside of me. Because I believe, I let him pass. So Trev, gotta get him there. So I'll just be pulling up Baker most likely to get the stack with Godwin. All right, so we got I was getting Rashad White over and over again in my autos. In the Little Dalmatian, I did a couple Little Dalmatian autos. I think Ibuka got picked right before I took Neighbors, so we're going to have to take him here. There's no way he'd make it all the way back. I about just took Naked Kyler instead, but I'm not a fan of Hawkinson. Like, I don't love the price myself. And we kind of went over that last night over on Nice and Blunt's channel about how I'm not a big fan of the Hawkinson price. So Shadur Sanders was 16 of 19 today. Deshaun Watson was 12 of 22. And the pass to Denzel Boston was pretty nice. The pass to Concepcion that I seen was pretty nice by Shadur. Maybe Shadur does end up getting the job. It is one day of camp, so like no reason to overreact. But for my bags, because I'm overweight KC and definitely overweight Boston, I just need them to be functional. That's it. Deshaun's about to be the highest paid quarter. I mean, I don't think that's true because Russell Wilson was the highest paid number 2 for a little bit when he's getting paid by a different team, right? So we are going to, I think we're just going to punt quarterback, honestly. And we're going to take C-Rod here. What do we got? We're going to take Shaheed and see if we can't get Sam Darnold back around the corner. That's what we're going to try. Who are you talking about? Deshaun? I don't know. Like, Russell Wilson was getting paid like $50 a year. Is all I know whenever the Broncos cut him. So, and by the way, if you guys aren't subbed to Nice and Blunt, give him a follow. If you guys aren't subbed to Bayou Bengal, give him a follow. If you aren't subbed to Hartman right here, give him a follow as well. Browns will put whoever out there will be closer to keep them. I don't think so. And by the way, welcome, sir. Rad from the Boo. I think their defense is still solid enough that they'll be reasonable. And I think that they're at least gonna they're gonna put they have no reason. I mean, they had no reason to re-sign Deshaun Watson. I mean, mainly, but now that they've done that, if Shadur works out, they're still fine. I think you're overestimating how strong their division is. The Browns are going to win 6 or 7 games. They'll sneak one out against Baltimore because they always play Baltimore tough. They'll maybe. I don't think they will. They might. I could see them doing that. The Bengals always crap the bed a couple times a year. Then the Steelers aren't going to be as good as people believe either. And they have the problem is that their offensive line is kind of a disaster right now. That's the biggest problem with the Browns. So, I mean, it could be a 3-win season. But even if it's a low-win season, they want to see what the younger guys have, I'm assuming. Yeah, and I think Wilson was higher. I mean, either way, it's a disaster. Because I think if Tua ends up being the number 2, we sure are, K-Space. How we doing? I'm going to be live for a little while today. I think we might do 2 of these mini schnauzers. I'm definitely going to go do a drafters after this, though. Okay, so I can't keep up with the Discord chat. Mostly Ricky Pearsall. Mostly Ricky P. So I am waiting here. I think I'm going to do Trey Tucker and try to get Mendoza back around. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall out with knee swelling. Jordan James, broken ribs or something. Knee swelling attached to fake news, sir. But it's the same knee that was giving him problems last year already swelled up again. Brazel out for 8 weeks, which is pretty big news for Tetaroa. Because I was starting to get into Tetaroa a little bit because of that. Yeah, Jordan James, the rib thing. He'll probably not play in the preseason, but might be ready for week 1 kind of thing. So, but he won't have time to impress either, right? So it is a bad deal. Oh, I missed Boner here. I meant the whole back end of the draft is the Who Crew. So Mendoza's ADP's fallen a lot, huh? So let's take Juwan as tight end 2, I think. Yeah. So for the audio listeners, we have a 2-4-6-2 right now. We got Baker and Sam Darnold. Running back, Scatabo, Travion, Jadarian Price, Jonathan Brooks. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Malik Neighbors, Godwin, Michael Wilson, Shaheed, and Trey Tucker. And then Bowers and Juwan Johnson. So we have the Week 17 correlation between Shaheed, Jadarian Price, Brooks, and Sam Darnold. And then we just have Darnold there, or Baker there for nothing. Yeah. Brissett got steamed up higher than Mendoza now. I mean, I fully expected Brissett to get steamed up when he signed and people started coming in. But I care about Week 17, and they're not going to be a good team. They're going to play Beck. Could he be an okay pick to advance you? He could. He could definitely be an okay advance rate piece. So did Naylor go on this side of me? Naylor did. And Genty is right there as well. So we're going to take Mendoza. Lock that third quarterback up. And be good with it. 49ers are going to trade for a stud like Iom Henner. What? I think they're going to roll out Keenan Allen or Debo. There has been a little bit of rumor for Debo Samuel going there. And by the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you can smash a like, that'd be fantastic. Also, if you're new and you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit the sub. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. If we get to 1K subs, we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. So if we get there, that is before NFL kickoff. Brissett feels better. Cumulative score. Yeah, I think in drafters, it makes a lot of sense to like Brissett. In total points, it definitely does. So, right, I think for eliminator format, Brissett is an awesome pick also. If I'm Debo, I'm going back. The thing is apparently the breakup was rough between them. So that's the thing. All right. So Sean Tucker, I still like Sean Tucker as a pick. I know the community as a whole is pretty out on it, but I'm pretty good with it. I do need to drop Zachariah Branch in my ranks due to recent news. I think I kind of want Tank Dell here. Or do I want one of these running backs? Jaden Blue. Let's just do Jaden Blue. We have the Week 17 correlation here with the Giants. We don't have a Cowboy yet, so we're going to go ahead and take a stab on Jaden Blue. I'm way behind. I just got to say 101 little slow Dalmatians. What? It's uh that's your funeral, man. Debo is not part of the fold. Oh, you mean the bottom part? Yeah, that's nothing's wrong with Branch, but Penix isn't ready and Tua's dealing with back tightness. So yeah, well, I think Sean Tucker's a great fifth running back. I just think he's a solid guy who might give you some usable weeks. Like, he's going to score some touchdowns. They're going to use him in the red zone. If Bucky, being Bucky, gets hurt again, we're probably going to see a if Bucky gets hurt again, like, he's going to see a pretty decent role, right? It is kind of the thesis. So Ted Hurst here will give me a double stack for Baker. I am okay with the Ted Hurst pick now. I've been taking a bunch of James Conner lately as well, with them using him because he's got outs to getting traded. He's also got outs to actually just mixing in on the offense. So, but we got I like the team so far. We're going to I don't know what's going on today. I'm kind of spacey. Vidal, I like Vidal as a pick. Jordan James, R.I.P. Jordan James. Fractured rib 4 hours ago. I just started clicking him, and I have 3%. So, like, it's not that bad. I think Marshawn Lloyd on this team would be... I don't really want week 11 bye because these two have week 11 bye. Are you buying the phone? I would be okay with that. I'm not buying it yet. Is where I'm at. Like, Phil Maffa got steamed last year too. I mean, a broken rib. I don't know what to think about it. It is kind of weird that every year it's a bunch of Niners, right? So the team is over. We got a 3-6-7-2. Not my favorite quarterback room, that's for sure. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold for Amanda Mendoza. Running back, Cam Scatterbo, Travion, Jadarian Price, Jonathan Brooks, Jaden Blue, and James Conner. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra, Neighbors, Godwin, Wilson, Shaheed, Tucker, Hurst. I walk back all of my you have to go 8 receivers, but most of those talks was when people waited forever to take guys. And then Bowers and Juwan Johnson. A solid team. We have week 17 correlation here with the double stack in Vegas, the bring back there. We have a double stack with Godwin and Ted Hurst. And then we also have the Sam Darnold, Jadarian Price, Rashid Shaheed with the bring back of Jonathan Brooks. And then a mini stack with the 2 Giants and Jaden Blue. So not a bad team. Not a bad team. Let me look some things up real quick. All right, we're going to review JT's team real quick. What's up, Jeff? And I don't know, like, it is possible. I don't think Najee is a guy Shanahan would want, though. He doesn't do a lot out of the backfield, and I think Shanahan would like his running backs to all be able to do everything. Maybe I'm wrong there, though. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so we got a 3-5-8-2 here. We got Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, and Aaron Rodgers. Running backs, Javonte, Jacobs, Judkins, Dowdle, Tracy. That is very solid. Wide receiver, Lamb, Nico, Parker, Wandale, Flournoy, Bernard, and Malachi Fields. So you got the double stack there. You got the Darius Slayton Fields bring back. Then you got Jake Ferguson and Hunter Henry. Little thin at tight end, but I think it's fine in this setup, being that it is a 2 of 10 and a 2 of 8 to advance. I do think you could push tight end here if you wanted to. We got Boner. We got a 2, 6, 7, 2, 3. Josh Allen and Lamar. Yeah, I tried one draft earlier today and it kept pushing me out and locking up. Put me on airplane mode a couple times. Not great. So Josh Allen and Lamar, anchor RB, Amari Hampton, Blake Corum, Kenny Gainwell, Rashad White, Chris Rodriguez, Keaton Mitchell. That works. Wide receiver, Jefferson, Flowers, Tyson, DK Metcalf, Malik Washington, Bateman, and Thornton. Tight ends, 3 late, Strange, Sadiq, and Dulcich. Yeah, it all works. You got the Josh Allen. You got the bring back here with Greg Dulcich. You got Lamar. You got a stack. You don't really have any Cincinnati, but everything else works out. Looks solid there. How many boners do we have now, says Bloody. I don't know. How many do we have, sir? We got Nice and Blunt here. They shouldn't have fired the draft department. Well, I seen earlier today, and maybe it was a meme account or something, but somebody was looking for assistance for Underdog. We got a 3-5-8-2 by Nice and Blunt here. We got Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones, and Shitter. Running back, Ashton Genty, Derrick Henry, Travis, Bayshaw Tootin, Kalen Black. Wide receiver, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman. So you got the stack, Golden, Dobbs, McMillan, Debo, Jerry Jeudy, Keenan Allen. I'm assuming you're expecting one of those two to sign with the Ravens. Tucker Kraft and Dalton Kincaid. This is like my favorite combination of tight ends. And it's a scary combination because neither one of them have been like a picture of health, but they could both put up 20-some points every week. So we got Tiger Town here as well. We got a 2-6-8-2. Got Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart. He got Dart for the bring back on Pickens. Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Aaron Jones, Tajay Spears, Katron Allen, Justice Hill. Wide receivers, Pickens, Adunze, Mekhi Lemon. So I like doing this. Mekhi Lemon, Concepcion, Cooper, Trey Harris, Stribling. Stribling at ADP is pretty good right now. Darnell Mooney. And then Loveland Laporta. This is super fun. It's just weird that you didn't stack the game. Like, did Caleb go ahead of you? Big time. You got big timed. I see. You got big time, didn't you? That's why big time ruined my draft too, because that made you take Dart here. How dare you, big time? And I believe that's it for the or is that Jamie? What's up? How we doing? Will Strib pass Purdy? No. Debo, Keenan, Daniel Jones, backstack, hopefully. Got it. So that is it for this draft. We're gonna do another mini schnauzer, and after the mini schnauzer, we'll be moving over to drafters. I think I think it's big game, not big time or whatever. But we're gonna jump in another mini schnauzer, everybody. We're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
Yeah, it looked bad. It looked like Scadabo's leg did last year. Like, it did not look good. All right, we got the 108. We got Tiger Town at the 12. Boner at the 10. Caddy Kev at the 8. Hockey Hooligan at the 7. Air Jeff at the 5. Underdogs Anonymous A-Rod at the 4. Smokers at the 3. Jetstrap Bomb at the 2. JT at the 1. Hey, if you guys could smash the like, I'd appreciate it. We got 63 watching and only 18 likes. Come on, guys. I'm not that bad, am I? We got an Emerald Drafter. Oh. Where's the Emerald Drafter? Yeah, it's Boner. He was in the last lobby. So, I'll be turning subscribe. And by the way, if you guys aren't subbed and you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that sub. Also, after this draft, we're going to be coming on over to Drafters to draft this survival contest, and I'll be giving away a ticket. It's a $10 ticket. I'll be giving it away. We're probably going to do a Drafters draft and then a second Drafters draft of some kind after that. But if you don't have a Drafters account, you can sign up on Drafters. Use promo code WHO for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. That's capital H and 2 little O's. You put 100 in, you get 200 in credit. If you have an account, you can win the survival thing. And I'll make up the hashtag later. It's not going to be anything you guys think of. I promise. So stick around if you like giveaways, and you're going to have to sub because I'm going to make the chat subscribers only to enter that. I just took Amon Ra. I would like to get Genty here. That feels good. What's up, Crossface? I was not. I didn't realize he was Emerald. Crazy amount of drafts. That he's a daily guy, I believe. On draft number 789 on Underdog, it's a little Dalmatian. Let's get freaky. What's up, Ricardo? 2 who's 1 cup. Thanks, Mike Rob. So, yeah, he does. He was talking earlier. He's a member too. Let's just do the H-An thing here. Let's do the H-An thing. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm just glad you're here listening. Where is... Because he was talking earlier, I thought. There he is. There he is. Yeah. He apparently he doesn't chat anymore. He just waves. So we got Genty, we got H-An. H-An, I'm sitting right at 4%. That's kind of where I want to be. I am scared of that situation both ways. I'm scared that he could just be awesome at football, and the Dolphins might not be the single worst team in the league. I'm also scared that they are the worst team in the league and they won't be able to move the ball past midfield ever. And like I'm truly getting 0-16 Lions vibes from the Dolphins this year. I don't think they'll be that bad, but I think it's in the cards. I think there's a chance. So we got JT, Jets drop bombs. We got smokers here. Hootie hoo, what's good? How we doing, hockey? I know you usually watch over on X. Thanks for popping in over. I think you do. Thanks for popping in on the YouTube side, helping out the algorithm a little bit by chatting. Like it helps to get the chat rate up. So, all right, we 1-16 or full 17 and 0-17. I think the Dolphins will win 2 games. That's what I think. I think the Dolphins win 2 games this year. That's where I'm at. I think, in all honesty, I think they win 2. One of them against the Jets. And does that even count? I said they're giving 0-16 Lions vibes, is what I said. That's what I said. But I'm also not a big fan of Malik. So that is a thing. That is part of it. Hampton, Brown, Waddle, McMillan. Seems fun. Man, this room is just allowing all the running backs to fall, huh? Let's do Travis. So we got Genty, we got Achan, we have Neighbors, we have Travis. We could have went with Javonte there for the correlation with Neighbors, but we decided not to. We decided to not do that. Look at all those running backs. It's really weird that all the wide receivers went over here. That's usually not how this works. Thanks for deciding not to. I'm pretty in on Travis. I know he keeps falling, but I'm personally not that worried about it. And Javonte is a really good click. I get it. But I think Travis is just as good of a click. Call me crazy. And I have both of them slightly ahead of Scatabo. But all we need is a couple clips. Like, if Scatabo moves up the board because of some clips, like I'm not lying whenever I say, like, I think Neighbors' health is a really big boon to Scatabo. Like, he was out there, he was practicing. We haven't seen clips yet, but he's cleared. So 0-16 Lions at least had Megatron. True. 2S Mas Loco. I don't know what that means, but I said it. We can do the DJ Moore thing opposite side of Achan. We can make this a Malik Willis team maybe. So, I mean, Adams shouldn't be back here though. If Adams falls, we're taking Adams. All right. Let me turn the translator on. Actually, YouTube automatically translates it for you. I did not know that. So we got DJ Moore there to pair with the H-Hand pick. So the team's kind of coming together. Like, it's hard to really mess up a team in the first 5 rounds, though. To be honest with y'all, it's pretty hard to do. So we are. So tomorrow, by the way, I have a pretty awesome guest coming on. Zane Denani will be on here. That'll be a good time. Very few people are out there grinding the news like Zane does. So I'm very curious to like what insights he's going to have through these training camp days. We've all seen it happen. I don't even know what you're talking about. So, I mean, Rome would be fantastic. I'm pretty in on Jordan Tice. I guess Jordan Tice is not in my cards. All right, let's go Rome. Like, Rome is a very easy pick there. Rome is 65 feels really good. So for the audio listeners, we got a 0330. We got Jetty, H-Hand, Travis. Wide receivers, Neighbors, DJ Moore, and Rome. Oh, okay, yeah. I beg to differ. So, you guys... Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm just kind of on autopilot today, man. And definitely didn't remember what I just said. Let's, because of that, we'll give this music a little play because that's what I just did. I fumbled the bag. Fumbled the bag a little bit, guys. Completely forgot what I was doing, where I was at. Probably forgot my name. But I do like this start. I probably don't get Caleb back, but he does fall back every once in a while. But Jets Drop Bombs has that game fully stacked out. And he's still... I would never push with JT at... Like, JT drinks and has fun while drafting. If he notices what you're doing, he's taking Caleb. Like, for sure. So, I would never push past JT. Just saying. Let's see. What's he do? Tyler Shuck. Not... That wasn't in the deck of cards that I had. He must be drafting on Android on his phone. He autoed. I will attest. The if you're drafting on an Android phone right now, like, you might as well just not even try. It's completely screwed. Like, it is. You'll click things, it won't take it. You'll get put on autopilot. Like, it's not good. It is really not good. So I'm going to guess that's what happened. I'm going to guess we're going to hear about it here in a minute. So are you having issues with it? I think this feels like an okay Jalen Warren team. Alternate bye weeks. I don't hate the pick. I also don't love the pick. Yeah, Shuck was not the pick that I thought. I did a draft earlier on my Android, and it definitely didn't go well. Like, it definitely didn't go well. I just backed out and let it auto the last 5 rounds because I couldn't do it. Like, it wasn't functional. Yeah, so I had to continually like back out of the lobby and re-enter the lobby for it to reset everything over and over again. So I get it. I'm gonna play a new song that Jamie gave me. Let me know what you guys think. It's different, but really good.
Like you never seen a chrome champion before. Drafts all on the floor like Brady just walked in with six.
So I like a lot of these prices. I like all these RB prices. It's just too bad that I don't need one. So I think all right, we take Jaden Reed there, give a little bit of upside and spike week ability to the team as well. Also gives ourselves an extra quarterback out at 113. I'm always on Android. Yeah, like it was basically earlier it was making me back out of every pick. Like every time I made a pick, it would lock up and I had to back out and go back in. And if you're on the end, you just can't do it really. So we got a 0440 right now. I definitely want Dart here. Gonna probably push Jordan Love around the corner. I mean, Dulcich 182 is like still too much, but I've been getting Hunter like in random lobbies really late, like really late. We got do we just take him naked? We would think about taking Tyler Shuck to sack with Travis, but somebody beat us to Tyler Shuck. I'm not opposed to taking the naked Brock Purdy either.
Hi Chad, do you like losing? Wanna see me bench your whole team in silence? One copy my lineups and act like you built it. I just started my rookie week when you missed the breakout. I'm the commissioner.
I hear that argument a lot. I think they're going to score so few touchdowns that it just doesn't matter. All right, so we get the neighbor stack. Oh, the flash sale on DK, huh? How is it a 4-hour one like usual? I don't see it, sir. Where did one main for 10 DK dollars? Maybe I have to enter it on my phone. So Jordan Love is kind of the pick I would like here. And if I don't get him, I'm just going to take naked Jared Goff, I think. All right, yeah, I had to log into my phone to get the detail to get it. So yeah, I got 3 hours to do that. Log into your phone. You get a flash sale on DK right now. Do 24 or do a $25 main. You get $10 back. Let's see, is Caddy gonna do it? Is he gonna take Love from me? So but yeah, here, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash a like, I would appreciate it. Also, we're going to be doing a giveaway over on Drafters here in a little bit. So stick around if you have a Drafters account. And if you don't, use promo code WHO, capital H, two little O's, to sign up over there. And they'll give you a deposit match. If you need more information, just let me know. So the team right now, we got a 2-4-4-0. We got Jackson Dart. We got Jordan Love. Running backs, Ashton Genty, Devon Achane, Travis, Jalen Warren, and then neighbors, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Jaden Reed. So this is, we could stop with those two. I'm almost on the clock. I'm scared. We're doing great. No cap. How are you? Welcome, Hallie. How's it going? So I do like where I'm at. On Dulcich, 50, 650, and 4. I mean, I understand that. But you're projecting the Dolphins to score 4 touchdowns. And for them to have 650 total yards of offense. Like, that seems like a bold prediction, sir. Seems like a bold prediction. I will say that the Chris Bell, like, there was a weird message on Chris Bell that said that he might be ready earlier than people think. And without all of it, Achane. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of chalking this team to being dead because I got an Achane share. But in the worlds that I'm wrong, I mean, we're just taking George Kittle if he's here. Like, these 2 picks should not be available to me right here. So we're taking one of those 2, absolutely. Do we do Kincaid? We have the Buffalo team stack there. I'm doing Kittle. And we'll do Kincaid if we need to, if he comes back around. He obviously does not. Just joined. I'm sure you said it, but with I'm basically not going to draft him until we find out what happened because I'm overweight. They doubted neighbors. Yeah, no, I completely doubted. I mean, so I had 9% in pre-draft, 9.8% or something. Like, I was close to 10% in pre-draft. And I have more on, like, the DK Millie. Like, I'm at like 3 to 4%. On Underdog, I was pretty much no-selling him completely. I felt better about taking him on DraftKings because I feel like I can build out of it more with 20 rounds. I think he was always a better pick in 20 rounds than he was in 18 rounds. Like, now, I don't think so as much. I mean, I'm happy about it because I think it's very, very good for Scatabo on top of it. Like, that they're just going to score more points. The offense is going to really flow. I feel awesome about it. Like, could I have a lot more? And the shares of neighbors I did take are mid-4th. So, like, I have a drafters main event that I did that I got him at 49. So I got a Gibbs team. Oh, no, I think, yeah, it was a Gibbs team. I got him a Gibbs team and drafters main with neighbors at 49 with I think it was Nico, Rice, Neighbors, and Swift, maybe. So feel pretty good about that. Yeah, it's just great for Giants in general. Like, and I have 22% Scatabo, so like, even if Neighbors is like I missed on that, like I'm still being assisted. 30% Neighbors on Underdog across 45 drafts. I mean, if he was fully healthy, I would have him ahead of Jefferson, behind Lamb, I think. So probably 111. We just don't know if he's going to be like a full, like if he's going to be himself when he's back, right? So there's still a little risk, but over on drafters, nice. And by the way, Bestball guy, have you seen the new contest over on drafters, or do you have a drafters account? Because if you haven't, it's literally the best contest on the planet. So you definitely need to look if you haven't seen it. Boston looks good here. Need a third. Yeah, we're going to take Boston. And then take another. We might take another tight end on the way back around and be done. We got Kittle on a big ass fall. We got Likely on a big ass fall. And we have Likely stacked up. So Trey Harris would be a really good pick for us. Flournoy is the pick I want, though, because of the correlation. But at round 4, I can basically take a full 0 for 4 weeks. I mean, I don't think going 0-0-4-0 on drafters is ever the move, but I get it. We knew the exact Rice injury, man. Like, he had the same knee cleanup that Amon-Ra had before the season last year. That the only reason we really like it mattered is because everybody was worried about him rehabbing in jail, man. Like, we knew for sure that Rice was, and Rice doesn't have suspension risk this year. The NFL has actually came out and said they weren't going to do anything about it. So, and they said that reasonably early. So the whole suspension risk and the injury unknown. Last year there wasn't like, I know it happened, but there honestly wasn't suspension risk last year either. Because the risk only happened because he took a plea deal, which was something that nobody had like the NFL was never doing anything unless the plea deal was taken with the authorities. So like, I just think it was really bad luck for those that drafted him. And he didn't really have an injury then. So like, I don't think they're comparable situations at all. One was a legal issue fully. The other one was an actual injury issues. And like, yes, Neighbors is a better player. But Rice also, whenever we found out Rice was going to miss 6 weeks, he went in round 6, right? I mean, I'll take AJ Barner here. He's the perfect fit here. Like, I know what you're trying to say, but I don't agree that those things line up at all. What's up, Money? I lose track of the days as a dad of an infant, and I realize it's probably my third. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm okay admitting whenever I lose, right? I'm losing on the neighbors thing. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to win all of them. I just don't want every piece of news to go negatively towards me like it did last year. And like the Pearsall thing is like the Brazel thing is pretty bad for me because I started taking him in every single draft whenever they said he was going to play the outside role. Because I knew he was going to be on the field. So, like, it's already lining up to be a season like last year. So we got let's take the big upside swing here. Yeah, let's take Katron. I like Katron a lot. I think that this kind of room is the kind of room you can add him to too. I could have maybe stopped at 4, or I probably should have stopped at 4. Honestly, that was probably a mistake taking him. Panthers run out couldn't be much hotter. Yeah. Really, it's just not that the Pearsall thing should go down as much as Evans and Kittle should probably rise. I like the fact that Kittle fell this far after the Pearsall news is wild. Like I was slightly overweight Pearsall, but I was more overweight Evans and Kittle. So that one is like, because I was like 10% Pearsall, 12% pre-draft, but I'm higher on both Evans and Kittle on both ends. So that one's kind of a whatever thing. The Jordan James thing, kind of a miss. Neighbors thing, I was overweight Neighbors in pre-draft. So, like, it hurts me post-draft. And pre-draft, it's fine. Like, it means 9.8% of my teams aren't dead, you know. The Neighbor stuff was all about, like, the reporting around it. Basically, it was Jordan Rodon. Because Jordan Rodon's the one that reported it. And I just don't believe anything he says. This would be the first time that he's been correct from things that I've seen him do. Kittle had to be like 50%. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Kittle price is really good right now. I was going to say, I'll take naked Geno. We're going to take Shadur and then a wide receiver of some kind. I don't want just Dart and Love. Dart and Love would be like the very edge of being enough. By the way, I'm getting ready. I'm going to set the... We are going to subscriber only mode. And we will be taking this guy. And then what do we want? We got Jordan Love here. Tank Dell's gone. We got Flournoy for the bring back. We got that stack. We have that stacked up. I think we can just kind of take a shot on a receiver here. When in doubt, let's double stack Jordan Love with Savion Williams. Actually, that's too many bye weeks that week. We're going to go against that. We could just do the double stack Malachi Fields with Neighbors too. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the double stack Malachi Fields. I guess we already doubled. Pat Bryant, 5 stars. He's mine. We're doing it. we are doing Pat Bryant. All right, so the team. We got a 3-5-7-3 again. We got Jackson Dart, Jordan Love, and Shedeur Sanders. Running backs, Ashton Genty, Devon Achane, Travis, Jalen Warren, and Katron Allen. All different bye weeks. Really solid, like incredibly strong there. Like I said, I probably didn't need the Katron click. I just wanted it. Wide receiver, Neighbors, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Jaden Reed, Denzel Boston, Ryan Flournoy, Pat Bryant. Tight end, George Kittle, Isaiah Likely, A.J. Barner. So we got the Week 17 double stack with Likely and Neighbors. We got the Flournoy bring back. We have Jaden Reed and Boston stacked up with the quarterbacks. We don't have bringbacks in that game, but I like the team overall. We also have mini correlation here with A-Chan and DJ Moore. So I like the team quite a bit. I need to get more Fields. Harmon said on the show the other day he thinks he has a good juke. So, like, I think the reason everybody there, I went over a couple times why he looked bad at the combine. The gauntlet drill only being ran from one side instead of twice. Like, it's always been ran twice, and they just ran it once this year. And they started it with a left-handed quarterback, and if like the ball comes out, like its spin is completely opposite. And he was one of them that dropped the first ball and then like got in his head and dropped a bunch of them through the gauntlet. Like that was weird that they chose to do that. A lot of receivers had that happen. And then in the drills, he looked fine for being 6'4". It's just that all the other guys are real small, twitchy guys. Like, look at like Deion Burks and Zachariah Brandt. Look at the size of those guys. They're obviously going to look way better in routes than Malachi Fields is. But Malachi Fields wins with size and speed, or size and positioning and all, and like all that stuff. And then he posted a 7-second flat 3-cone. Like, I'm in. All right, so we got JT on the phone draft. We got a 3-5-8-2 here. We got Tyler Shuck, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers. Pretty solid quarterback room. I'm going to avoid talking about that. That was the disaster. Running back, Bijan, David Montgomery, Bashaw Tootin, Ramondre, Nicholas Singleton. That's really strong. Wide receiver, Rice, Olave, Wandale, Romeo Dobbs, Trey Tucker, Jeremy Bernard, Devon Vele, Tyquan Thornton, Kelsey and Strange. I actually like the team. For having the one mistake, I think you pulled it together. I think you built out a pretty solid team there, JT. I believe Air Jeff is the other. Yeah, Air Jeff is definitely a member. We got a 2-7-7-2. We got Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, running backs, Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift, Jonathan Brooks, Tank Bigsby, Kalen Black, Emmett Johnson, Kamani Vidal. Wide receiver, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnson, Michael Wilson, Casey Concepcion, Deshaun Stribling, Trey Harris. Tight end, Gadsden and Andrews, leaning into the very light tight end thing. I want stronger tight ends. And maybe it's just because I'm not a believer there. Hey, we got a super chat. Thank you, sir.
If she got that end zone, I'm diving in deep smoothly.
All right, so we will go review A-Rod's team there. If you become a member, A-Rod, you don't have to super chat, and it's only $5 a month. So every draft you get in, you get reviews as well. We got a 3-5-7-3. Matt Stafford, CJ Stroud, and Kyler Murray. Running backs, Kyron Williams, Scatabo, Travion, JCM, James Conner. I moved JCM up to exactly his ADP today as well. I've got like 4%. I think he's a fine click. Like, his cost isn't too prohibitive. Wide receiver, Puka Nacua, Nico Collins, Godwin, Pierce at 93, I think that's going to be one of those possibly feeding families things. Juwan Jennings, Adonai Mitchell, Jerry Jeudy, Tyler Warren, Dalton Schultz, and Pat Fryermuth. So you passed on the Alec Pierce double stack because Daniel Jones was there late, right? Yeah, so you chose the Stroud stack over the double. Do you have a double there? I personally would have probably taken the double stack quarterback in that situation over the quarterback with the one. I do like the team. I really like double anchor receiver. I like these receivers to get you there. I don't love the Judy pick, but it's a late pick and he's going to produce some. And you got him at a value. I like these running backs altogether. Like Kyron early, like Kyron to get you through Scatabo Hendo, JCM, like that could really smash. Your quarterbacks are solid enough. Your tight ends are really, really strong. So the only minor thing I would say is I would have taken dimes over Stroud. Although I have Stroud higher, I think that team, I personally like dimes a little more. And then we got Boner. 1 second. I think why did I turn the music off? I forgot to turn it back on. It was hockey. Yeah, hockey. I thought I seen that he was a member. So we got a 3-6-7-2. Quarterbacks: Trevor Lawrence, Sam Darnold, Jacoby Brissett. I'm going to assume this is a McBride team. Javonte, Blake Corum, J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Pacheco, Kamara, and Lloyd. So, and you really did need Javonte here. I like this. You weren't scared. You pushed it. You're going to be really strong everywhere else. Amon-Ra. Oh, this is a McBride Bowers team, isn't it? Amon-Ra, Adams, Parker, Jacoby Myers, Stephon Diggs, Dontavian Wicks, Keenan Allen, Bowers, McBride. Yeah. That's why you pulled them up. Mendoza went. You wanted to get it. I could tell by the way the team was built that that's what you done. I think it works. I'm probably not going to do this at all, but it might be fine. Like, it's an easy way to get to the flex, right? That's a solid team. Like, I think those are hard teams to build out, but I think you done it. We got Boner. We got a 3-6-7-2. We got Cam Ward, Daniel Jones, and Michael Penix. Running back: Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Rico Dowdle, Zach Charbonnet, Sean Tucker, and Jordan James. Taking a definitely injured player and a guy that just got broken ribs today. Wide receiver: T. Higgins, Ladd McConkey, Cardinal Tate, Jordan Tyson, DK Metcalf, Pearsall Shaheed, Kyle Pitts, Terrence Ferguson. I like these two. You will take a 0 week 11. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You push quarterback. You don't have a dime stack, but he did fall in ADP. And I mean, I love Cardinal Tate. Like, I like that game a lot. So I like this. Quarterback feels like you kind of got boxed out or you pushed like one round too far. But overall, the team works. Then we got Tiger Town. We got a 2-5-8-3 here. Drake May, Bo Nix. Took James and Ricky. Did he? Did he take both? Did I miss the Ricky pick? Yeah, he took them at 111. No fear. 2-5-8-2 by 3 by Tiger Town. Bo Nix, Drake May, Hampton, Chase Brown, Jadarian Price, Tracy, Jonah Coleman. Wide receiver: Jalen Waddle, Tedero McMillan, Jordan Addison, Michael Pittman, Khalil Shakir, Calvin Ridley, Elijah Surratt, Kayshawn Boutte. Tight end: Fannin, Henry, and Helm. You got quadruple H's at tight end. The wide receivers definitely got there. Running backs are a smash. Very solid team there by Tigertown. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to come over here to Drafters, and we're going to do this new contest that Drafters has. It's a survival contest. If you don't know what the survival contest is, they put this out, I think it was yesterday. It is it's like old Eliminator, but it's cut line. It's 75% cut line weeks 1 through 14 into a 50% cut line week 15 and 16. 125 seat final for the final. Like 125 people make it to the finals, in which you're in a 1 week playoff to win up to 50K. You get to week 7, you get your money back. You get top 125. You get to the finals. You get $250 back. And you get to play for $50,000 and this championship ring. If you don't have an account over on Drafters and you think this contest sounds fun, you can use promo code WHO, capital H with 2 little O's, and they will match $100. And you can give an account, and then you can win a free ticket. And we this is the code, guys. There's the code. Type in the code for a ticket giveaway. I'm putting it on the banner. So there you go. We are going to do one of these. Hashtag Pearsall for the giveaway. I shared the wrong window. But we're going to jump in this real quick. I'm entering the lobby that's currently there for the Survivor. I'm going to turn some music on for a second. I got to go pee. Turn it up just a little bit. I will be right back.
It's time to draft another one. Deep in the frenzy, who Hames unleashes the storm. DraftKings battles raging. Underdog forms the swarm. Bestball mini explodes. DFS in the core. Rookie drafts on fire, streaming more and more. YouTube channel pumping. Degen energy unbound. Collab with a Tyler. Bestball Jeopardy renowned. Tournaments clashing fierce. Weekly grids in the fight. Bestball Degens unite. Dominating the night. Oh, blazing through the streets. Bestball dynasty judge. Shattering all doubts. Checking all the chaos in the madness. Gut calls, plotting bouts. Fantasy fury in the queue. Unleashing the scouts. We're grinding through the chaos. High stakes in the vein. No holds barred action. Claiming every game. Who hangs underscore FF on X where the rebels converge. Bestball drafts imploding. Craving that surge. Raw and relentless. Early round set the trap. Dynasty builds rising. Turning plans into the map. Team breakdowns. Brutal field of drafts. Wild spin. Degen strategies lethal. Rearranging to win. Flex by frenzy crushing. Dominating the board. Nightmare narrative sealing. Locking in the hold. Rookie picks pounding. No quitting the grind. Clashing down opponents. Leaving them behind. Tournaments devouring. Elite in the chase. Squads exploding forward. Accelerating the pace. Matchup small and ruthless. Wrathful engaged. Lineups breaking down stacks. Fully enraged. College in the lineup. Evolving to dominate. Who aim slams the strategy. All in the feet.
I am definitely still muted, sir. And I did piss excellence. Yeah. Can hear music, no whoosic. We all make mistakes, guys. We all make mistakes. It happens. It happens to the best of us. So I'm gonna pull Genty up here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull Genty up. So I'll go over it again. We got the 105. We got Nice and Blunt at the 6. Hockey Hooligans at the 7. Louisiana Lightning at the 8. Bestball on Call at the 9. Tiger Town at the 10. We got Lutz at the 12, who said he was done drafting earlier today in the Discord. We got DB Bets at the 2. 2 Mules at the 3. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Also, if you're still here, if you could smash the like, that would be fantastic. We have 15 entrants. So if you have a drafters account, so the rules are number 1, I got to roll the dice. So round 12, we're going to do the giveaway. So you have to type in hashtag Petersall. You have to be here, and you have to comment between the time that I spin and the time that I make my next pick. So hashtag Petersall to enter the giveaway. We have 15, and no offense, Roni, but I don't know if you signed up. You just won the main yesterday. You're gonna be disqualified, sir. Like we're gonna spread it out. Genty. Like I think. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least wait a week, right? Like, get DQ, nerd. I assumed that you entered, but now that I can give away multiple tickets a week, it'll be a 1 week cooldown. If you win, you're on a 1 week cooldown. I've started writing them down. So was it last week? That's right. It just took them a week to get to you. Then who was it that won Monday? All right. I'll look it up later. Yeah, so yeah, we'll do like 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, because now I can give away 4 tickets a week now overall. So you gotta pay to be a member over here, or to pay attention and be around. Only time I win is when I buy yourself. Yeah. I don't love the Igbuka price here. I'm gonna do a Lave here. I know it's double week 8 buy. I don't care. It's cut line stuff. Like if all I have to do is make sure I don't get week 8 running backs. So like this can't be a Scatabo team. I do think that was probably like, I kind of forgot it was a week 8 buy, but Zay would have also been the same thing. This just makes the one position a little weaker. Let me remember to do this between our picks. So hashtag Pearsall to enter the giveaway for a Drafters Survival ticket. So, but yeah, I was really dreading the news cycle today because this is the first day that we're like really getting news, right? Ashton Genty said he stopped eating sugar to get better shape and improved his cardio. Uh-oh. So Carnell Tate goes up for a touchdown grab. Heck yeah. Carnell Tate is one of my highest and they've not been great for me. I'll say that. I'll tell you that for free. So McMillan goes. Let's go with Devontae Adams. The math seems to like it. But I think after this, if you guys are still... I felt like this when I watched this tape originally. Like, I really, really like Carnell Tate. Yeah, he does. Like, I blame Jordan Rondon for being the most unreliable reporter ever and then actually giving good news for once. Like that's like I'm fully in on just blaming him. He finally had a scoop that worked. Finally, it hit. So we got Rome would be fun. Like, I like Swift here a bit as well. Probably. All right, so we can't take him. I think we're going to push running back 2 in this one. And we're going to try to cook at wide receiver. I don't want Travion here. I didn't want another bye week 8 as well. Yeah. I mean, this is what happens. Some people are sliding. Some people are moving up. It is what it is. I mean, Neighbors is coming off of an injury. Like, we still don't know that he's going to be himself, right? Like, that's part of the Scatabo Faders thing is we don't know he's going to be himself. Gonna be funny when we find out that wasn't actually Neighbors, just a UDFA where it's the wrong jersey. I'm addicted to the survival contest. What round are you rolling the ticket in? 12. Round 12. That's what the dice said. The dice said 12, so we're doing round 12. I'm about to be in a work meeting. True degen right here. True degen. So Brian Thomas would help as well because he's a different bye week. Tyler Warren, I think, is really, really good for this contest as well. I'm sure he doesn't make it to me. Yeah, he's a really good pick. And I do think that like one double bye week is like survivable. You definitely don't want to do it too much. So it's either Price or Jalen Warren here, I think. let's take Price and see if we can't get one of these other RBs to come back around. Valid accusation. What's up, Fancy Fitness? Hey, if you guys aren't subbed to Fancy Fitness, you've been going live at like, what, 2 hours before I go live? Something like that most days. Can't get away. I mean, he's got 55 of these done, man. He's got 55 done. So we got I mean, T-Law would be fine. Mid-morning, got it. So all the running backs did go. I'm probably gonna punt that idea, and I'm not really worried about the Tucker Craft stuff. Do I want to take him? Do I want Trevor Lawrence here? I'm just gonna take Tucker Craft, man. I'm not that like. I'm just not gonna pair him with like George Kittle, right? Like, we're just gonna take 3 tight ends. We're gonna take 2 late, like a Dalton Schultz and a Cade Otton or some ugly, unusable name down there. I think Tucker Craft versus the Texans defense is like one of the spots that it could work as well. And like, to be honest, like the Texas defense, it's awesome. But they also added an insane interior defender to stop the run this year. And that was like their weakness last year. I think this year they're going to be slightly weaker versus the pass than the run because of the Ohio State prospect they got in the second round. I think he should have been in the back end of the first round, but he's only a 2-down player. But I think that they're going to be insanely strong as a defense, but most of their scheme relies on 2 players being healthy. So if one of those 2 players is banged up in a week, it could massively change the outcome of a game. So you can always look at that as well. I think after I do this draft, I might be done for the night. I don't know. We have a lot of, I mean, we've got 40 people. We've had 40 people watching the whole time. I do appreciate it. I definitely want to do more of these. I just don't know if I'm in the mood. I've been a little under the weather this week, so I don't really know if I want to be on stream after this. I mean, Gainwell is a really good pick here. Pearsall is a pretty good pick. I don't know if you guys like Pearsall, but I think this is the time to buy Ricky Pearsall. He's fallen 1 ADP spot, I think. Like, he's like right at ADP. You should definitely take him. Chuba was I was close to taking Chuba in the last round. So I really like that. For the audio listeners, we got a 0-3-4-1. We got Genty, Jadarian Price, Chuba. Wide receivers, Nico, Olave, Adams, Jameson Williams, and Tucker Craft. Not a bad start. I feel attacked. Why do you feel attacked, sir? Blake Corum would be a double bye week 11. I don't have any bye week 7s. I think just doing the J.K. Dobbins thing kind of makes some sense. Now I don't take much Monungai. Let's do a Monungai share here. I'm just gonna wait for news, man. I'm just gonna wait for news. That's it. Not worried. By not worried, I mean I am worried about it, but I have enough of them. Like if he is healthy, like we're good, but he just can't win, man. Like he's been very unfortunate in what's happened. By the way, we are 3 rounds away. If you're just popping in and you have a Drafters account, hashtag Pearsall. I'm giving away a Drafters ticket right now, or here at pick 140. I will be rolling. So if you, I seen you took him at 111 or whatever. I moved him all the way down to like 138 or something in my rank. I moved him behind Diggs. I don't know where I would actually take him though. In this contest, I'm not going to take him. I'll tell you that. Like in this contest specifically, I won't take him. So hashtag Pearsall. What's up, Darkside? Welcome back. So we got I mean, Pearsall's gonna fall a while here. For sure. The fact that it was the same knee is real bad. So we got Baker does go there. So I could get Stafford or Jordan Love here. I actually like Jordan Love more than Stafford for the year. The problem is that they're both bye week 11. So I can't take both of them, right? And I take very little Matt Stafford in all formats. I know I've taken him twice today, but I worry about I worry a little bit about their defense being so good. They don't need it. I kind of like a lot of the quarterbacks that go behind him more than him. Hey, not much. What's up, Darkside? So we've got 20 entrants in the giveaway. We've got 20 entrants right now. Got 40 people watching, 30 or 20 in the giveaway. So, and by the way, if you like the idea of this contest, you can use promo code HOOK, capital H, 2 little O's, to get a Drafters account, and you can get a 100% deposit match for up to $100 doing that. This is probably my favorite contest on any site right now. So, like, I'm very, very hyped for it. I'm probably going to take Kelsey if he falls. Shakir is also a pretty good pick for this specific contest. Jalen Coker, not bad as well. Not unbiased. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I have enough Pearsall to not be like happy with it, but I have enough Kittle, and so do I want Kelsey or Shakir here. I think I want. I want Shakir. Kelsey plays the Broncos week 1. And with Kraft, I do want to make sure I have something. This gives me a third solid play for the week 8 bye as well. Like Adams, Jamo, and Shakir should give me some sort of a floor for that week. Genty, Price, Chuba, Manungai, all different bye weeks. That's decent. Definitely gonna want to get one of these quarterbacks back around. I know it's scary pushing quarterback 2 for sure here, especially like with Stafford and Jordan Love. The thing that sucks about that is all the super late quarterbacks other than Brissett are all week 11 bye, right? Because like the Tua Penix thing and the Browns are all week 11. So it does make it a little harder to build out using a Stafford or a Jordan Love team if you don't have quarterbacks earlier than that. But we are just a few picks away. If you haven't typed in hashtag Petersall right now. Yeah, Cousins does work as well. So this is not Eliminator. Eliminator, I think Mendoza is maybe the worst pick on the board. For this contest, it is a week 17 contest still. So I think Mendoza, and it's not 50% advance every week, it's 75%. So I think Mendoza is a much better bet on this in this contest than on the other one. That doesn't mean I think it's like a smash bet either. So Nice and Blunt upping his Shadur exposure, huh? He's going to take Shadur on this team, it looks like. We're going to take one of these two quarterbacks for sure. We do get the one with the stack. That feels fine. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. First down fantasy. Congratulations. Message me on my Discord or on X with your drafters username. So, and then I will, and I need you to message me because I want to be able to copy paste it to send it to drafters so they can give you the ticket. So he won. He's here. Lock it up. Everybody say hashtag rigged, like Mike Rob. That's how we congratulate people. That's the congratulations. Congrats, nerd. Woody Marks, a pretty good bet here too. Did we end up? We did not take Kelsey, so I'm gonna take Woody here. I think Woody's a really good bet for this format. The first several weeks, Houston has a really, really good schedule. I do like DeMont quite a bit, but like, it's just that I think they're going to score a bunch of points on the ground early in the season. Yeah, I'm definitely warming up to it a little more as well. Definitely rigged. Congrats, you lousy cheater. So let me change the banner since we have no more ticket to give away. Right when I only have 4 slow drafts going, Underdog drops cheap ass contest. Slow draft hell again. They probably did the math and realized that you guys could have a life again, all the slow drafters, and they're like, "Nuh-uh-uh, not on my watch, not today." Right? So you know, you can blame them. I mean, we're getting pretty close to 50 likes. If you guys want, we could do. If we get to 50 likes, I don't know. No, I actually don't feel like sticking around today. Like I said, I hadn't been feeling great. So drafters and I discussed some things yesterday, and they just offered this to me. Like, I can give away 2 drafters main tickets a week and 2 drafters survivor tickets a week. So basically, almost every day I stream, I'm going to pop over here and do a giveaway. So we'll do like a couple drafts somewhere, come over to drafters, do a draft, do a giveaway. And some days we'll just stay on drafters. I really, really like this contest, so I do want to do a bunch of them. So I was really hoping to get. I think Aaron Rodgers is like a clear best pick available right now for me. Jacoby Brissett goes there. That's interesting. Man, talk about no upside. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do the Rodgers thing. Let's try to secure a floor of like 19 points a quarterback by having 3 of them. It doesn't feel good, but we'll do it. Only do slow drafts for the $1 to $3 contest. Just add 121 more. Do you do them in batches of like 5, or do you just hit 121 and like enter all of them, or what? Like 101 and enter all of them? I am late. This seems like Drafters Eliminator. So it's cut line is what it is. Go AZ. So it's 75% advance rate every week up till week 14 or up till week 15. Week 15 and 16 are 50% cut line, and week 17 is 125 seat final with 50K up top. Got it. So it's like, it is literally my favorite contest out there. So it's cut line, 75% advance. Just if you're in the bottom 25, you get cut. And week 15, 16, you have a little bit of a playoff sweat at a 50% advance rate, and then 125 in the finals. And it's 250 to get to the finals, and it's 50,000 for first place in the week in the 125 seat pod. I mean, Travis Hunter's still here. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, sure, whatever. Like, he shouldn't be here still. We'll just take that. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who's popped in. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that sub. It definitely doesn't look great to be able to get to the 1,000 subs before kickoff at this point. But we're going to grind. We're going to try. We will get there before the end of the year, though. So that is at least something. So we're just gonna hit volume at like I'm gonna hit a bunch of these names I don't like Fryermuth, probably Cade Otton, Dulcich maybe. Because all we're trying to do is make sure Chuckercraft gets to being healthy. With these picks. And then we're going to rely on Tuckercraft on this team. And we do have Aaron Rodgers, so we could do the Darnell Washington or the Pat Fryermuth thing. So we have a lot of reviews to do in this lobby, though. We got Lutz. We got Tiger Town. We got Bestball on call. Oh, wait. No, he didn't gift himself this time. We got Nice and Blunt. I believe DB Betts as well. So, no, not DB. Not this time. So, I mean, Dulcich coming back to a reasonable ADP would be fantastic. Like, he's 20 picks past. Somebody will take him. Oh, yeah, Nice and Blunt will take him here with the Kittle pick. And then I will take, Cade Otton. We'll do Cade Otton for the Week 17 bring back. That's completely worthless. I seen you in the lobby earlier today, and I wasn't streaming, sir. So the false accusations. How dare you? How dare you falsely accuse me, sir? I mean, you could have just given me the value, man. I would have been okay with it. I really don't like the out click. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't been like I do look at that stuff when I'm not streaming. While I'm streaming, I don't. I'm just kind of vibing. The point of this game is survival, right? What if we just take quarterbacks? All the quarterbacks. I'm going to last round Darnell Washington, if I can. Mendoza does go. I was about to make a bad decision. So thank you. Let's go with Tank Dell. Oh shoot. I just messed up. This team is probably dead. I got 3 week 8 buys now. This team is dead in week 8. Honestly, I might just... Hey, DB, welcome. Welcome, sir. Where's my clip? Where's my thing? They moved it on me. Welcome.
Welcome to the Who Crew.
They moved it on me. It was in one spot, and they moved it on me. So I got this team is not my best work. I definitely zoned out for a second. I do have Adams, JMO, Shakir, and Hunter for week 8. But I should be able to flex a decent running back there. Yeah, I've already like accepted that. I'm going to be doing that in a bit. Like I said, man, I haven't been feeling good this week. I'm kind of like lightheaded right now, so I'm going to get the headset off of me, go get some food, and draft later tonight. So like, I will do it, but I'm going to take a little break. I need to get away from screen time is what I need. Let's just lock up Darnell Washington. Let's lock it up, guys. So Keenan did go. Yeah, Keenan, I think, is like a guy that I'm going to be taking a lot in this contest. He feels like he's going to sign somewhere sort of like the Niners or something. Who? So let's refresh the page. I don't know that Emmett Johnson's a very good pick in this contest. P. Ryan might be my last click. We want a wide receiver, though. Devon Vele is also week 8. Kendrick Bourne got a little bit of buzz today, by the way. I think I definitely want Taekwon on this team. Let's do the Taekwon bet. And if Emmett Johnson comes back around, we'll take him. If not, we will take P. Ryan.
Let's draft.
We could do the old Roman Wilson click too. We could do it. Should we do the Roman Wilson click? Should we do it, guys? I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to lie. I really don't want to. Ew. Slider view. So Jalen Knoll, by the way, I didn't go over this earlier. He is on PUP. Or he's on non-football injury list. That could cause him to miss a few weeks. Like, this kind of came out of the blue. So NFI list is real weird. So I'm pretty scared on that, which is one reason why I am into Tank Dell right now as well. So do we do the P. Ryan thing? I think we do the P. Ryan thing here. I think it makes sense. And if not, Jahan Dotson is a fine pick down here too. But if I can get through week 8, I don't hate the team. All right, we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Stafford, Stroud, and Aaron Rodgers. Definitely not like what I set out to do in any draft. That's a lot of floor without a bunch of ceiling. So for this contest, I don't love it, but it's fine, right? Running back, we got Genty, Jadarian Price, Chuba, Kyle Monungai, Woody Marks, and Samaje Perine. That's 6 RBs with 6 different bye weeks, which is going to help a lot to cover my wide receiver bye weeks. We got Nico Collins, Olave, Devontae Adams, Jameson Williams, Khalil Shakir, Travis Hunter, Tank Dell, Tyquan Thornton. So week 7, I'm not worried about because we won't be missing those two. But week 8 will be rough because we got double week 8 up top and Tank Dell. So week 8, we only have Adams, Jamo, Shakir, Travis Hunter, and Tyquan Thornton. We need to get 3 starts out of those guys. And tight end, Cade Otton, Tucker Kraft, and Darnell Washington. I give this team a B-. Definitely not my best work, but it's okay. We got DB here. We got a 2594 new member. Welcome. Drake May, Jackson Dart, Bijan, Tootin, Ramondre, Brooks, JCM. Like, you're trying to win it all. If one of those two is a hit, this team smashes. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Neighbors, Burden. So you went 3 in the first 5 and then pushed. So locking up wide receiver 1 for the Raiders is actually kind of smart there. I haven't thought about doing that, but for these contests in this time frame, that does make a little bit of sense. And then Denzel Boston, Coleman, and Cyrus Allen. He has been getting some buzz. Isaiah Likely, Terrence Ferguson, AJ Barner, and Eric All. I mean, it could be worse. I don't like the Isaiah Likely price, but as a function of the team that you built, this works. And you got the Week 17 stack there with Isaiah Likely. So, all in all, I think it's a fine team. You got the Drake May stack. You got the double stack with Neighbors and Likely with Dart. So, I don't mind this. And your running backs could be just absolute fire. We got nice and blunt. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy, and Bryce Young. Way more upside at quarterback than I have. I have all the floor. Running backs, CMC, Henry, Jeremiah Love, Kalen Black, Emmett Johnson, LaQuint Allen. Wide receiver, Tedoroa McMillan, Cardinal Tate, Jordan Tyson, Alec Pierce, Casey Concepcion. So Pierce before ADP, interesting. I love the Pierce pick. I don't know what I feel with him in Eliminator or Survivor right now. I haven't fully processed where I like him. Jalen McMillan, Omar Cooper, Keenan Allen, and then Kittle, Schultz, and Dulcich. I like both of those teams more than mine. We got Hockey Hooligan here, a 3-6-8-3. Lamar, Baker, Jacoby, Devon Achane, Javonte Williams, J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Pacheco, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson. Excuse me. So locking up RB2 there makes sense. Wide receiver, JSN at 7, Egbuka, Cortland Sutton, Jalen Coker, Diggs, Malik Washington, and full PPR makes some sense. Ted Hurst, Elijah Surratt, Tyler Warren, Pitts, and Tonjes. That's really weird to add Tonjes to that room. I really don't like adding Tonjes there at all, but like that's a lot of capital at tight end. I don't know. But maybe the other, like, no other position really feels super weak, so I get it. We got Tiger Town. We got a 2-7-8-3 here. We got Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Walker, Jacobs, Montgomery. Montgomery fell to 58. This team is fire. Like, I don't know what else you got, but this team's fire. Dylan Sampson, Bigsby, Halani, and Singleton. This is a lot of running back. Wide receiver, Lamb, Higgins, double anchor, Lemon, Myers, Higgins, Tesla, Pat Bryant, Torrey Horton. That works. You're so strong at running back that I think this works for sure. And then you have upside here in Kincaid, Ferguson, and Gunnar Helm. You don't have a bring back, but in a 125 seat final, you kind of just want to get points overall. I like the team overall. You got the double stack there in Dallas. You got the T. Higgins with Joe Burrow, and you got some fallers. I like it overall. Good team there by Tiger Town. And then Lutz, 3772. Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, and Kirk Cousins. Cousins is a fine pick in this format. Running back, Omarion Hampton, Bucky Irving, Jordan Mason, Tyler Algier, Jaden Blue, Marshawn Lloyd, Justice Hill. All of these names will see touches early in the season. So assuming Lloyd stays healthy, right? We assume that it's Jaden Blue at this point. There was apparently Phil Mosfa buzz. I need to look into that. Wide receiver, Waddle, McLaurin, Pittman, Downs, Shaheed, Stribling, and Demarcus Robinson. So he's fully like, fuck it. I'm doing Stribling. We're in. Bowers, Chig, and Ingram. Yeah, I think this team is well built. No complaints. A lot of like getting the Bowers stack there. Mendoza could come in and then get hurt, and then Cousins go right back out, you know? And then you have the week 17 with Bowers. But that is it for me tonight. Like I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather. But I will see you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, a.k.a. God's Time. And I'm going to be with Zane Denani. I look forward to, that man's been grinding the news like crazy. I look forward to having him on. Hopefully we can get some nuggets tomorrow. But thanks everybody for popping in. See you then. Peace.